I get up and I run super early, like before 5 o'clock. Typically 5 to 6 people. The way the stars aligned on that day, there were just the 2 of us. That I run with, Melissa. She had to go to use the restroom. We gotta get home quicker. Let's go through here. We were gonna cut through a planned community to get her to a toilet faster. So this is not unusual. Although we don't normally go through this community. So there were some signs that say no trespassing, but I mean, there's no gates. There's no real reason for us to believe as residents of Upland that we cannot go through that gate. The only thing that made me a little nervous is there were no streetlights. We started through the community. Out of nowhere, there was a sound that, to me, I can't even describe it. It was the sound of evil. It was coming out of the darkness. It sounded like a wolf and a mountain lion. There was a pack of them, and they were bounding through the darkness. You always think about what you'll do in those situations like that. Like, I have thought about it, and I always thought I would be able to escape, jump onto a car, whatever. But I went into full, like, death mode. I fell to the ground in the fetal position. Actually, it turns out there were 2. It sounded like a pack at first, but when they arrived on me, they were dogs. My thought is that they were like a mix of the word, like Rottweiler and maybe Pit Bull and Doberman. And they were coming at me, and I was on the ground in that position, that fetal position. And I could feel and smell their breath. I could tell I am facing possibly a violent end. I'm not happy to say that I was the one who went to the fetal position. I didn't think I would behave that way, but my friend Melissa, she actually stood tall and she said, "Stop!" Something like that. "Stop!" I don't know if God just like intervened at that time for us. The dogs stopped. They didn't back up, but they were "Arr, arr." So Melissa helped me up, and we just walked slowly. We backed out of the community. All the while, they're just on me. I could feel them, like just right there. We ran home faster than I've ever ran in my life. I got home, and obviously my husband was furious. John went to the community to find out what was going on. These dogs are going to hurt somebody else. If it wasn't me, it was going to be somebody else. I haven't seen him yet, but he did say there was like paperwork around the community that some dogs had gotten out, some lost dogs. I don't want to see it, because to me, if I never see a face of the perpetrators, if I never see a face of that dog, I don't have to have that always in my mind, those like dog, the Doberman, like whatever, Rottweiler, Pit Bull. I don't want to see it, but I guess it is true there were some dogs that were out.